My name is Kathleen Donohue, and I am Director of Design and User Experience at WellSphere, which is a health and wellness website.
Describe a memorable experience or experiences with a mobile application.
A few years ago at Macworld, when Steve Jobs first introduced the iPhone, it was the most rock star event of any Macworld that there's been. It was definitely a wow and a aha by the audience, very reactive audience to such a beautiful device. But what I'll never forget was coming onto the floor, coming into the Apple Arena, and seeing the iPhone on a pedestal, encased, with a circular tube around it, and this huge crowd of people surrounding it, and just whoa!
Yeah.
And it's our current demigod.
Yeah. What does it take to enable an experience then?
Innovation and beauty, aesthetic beauty. It was very functional. He immediately put it to use in the demonstration, calling a friend, making a reservation at a place in Mill Valley. So it was on the spot, real world demonstration that worked seamlessly, of course, but also looking and seeing everything on screen. So, the audience, of course, saw everything that was taking place on the iPhone, but being designed so beautifully. And so it's reaching different senses and appreciating the technology as well as the aesthetics.
What do you think is an experience that people would like that they're not getting now?
I'm thinking like accessibility, so that people, I know of Victor Sarin, I believe his last name is, he's the accessibility guru over at Yahoo, and one of the things he loved about the iPhone was the fact that it was auditory, and he wasn't relying strictly on touch. So I guess thinking of other senses, or being in situations where you don't necessarily have to touch it, but you can activate it in other ways.